Alright. Final Fantasy on the NES. This nice crystal theme here. That's what it's called. When it tells you all this stuff about bad things happening, there's a prophecy and 4 young warriors with an orb. Alright, I'm starting a new game here. And I really would recommend just getting the Game Boy Advance. If you're kind of a console person, just get yourself, say, a Nintendo DS as cheap as you can, or a Game Boy Advance if you're really cheap, and just get the Final Fantasy 1 and 2. It's way worth your money as opposed to this, because you'll see. Not only is the input kind of a pain in the butt, but it gets worse. I don't know why I called him this. Bane. Alright. Fucking White Mage, there we go. This is the longest of the 5 videos I'm uploading that I'm calling it's a slight theme that I decided to try to do for the subscribers. This is kind of those classic games that, people do not rate badly, I'll tell you that much. I believe this is the Red Mage. I'm guessing there was some sort of skipping going on there. And here's our team. And we're going to walk around. Now we're just going to walk into the castle. I can tell you this, I can't even read the freaking... what is it? The speech bubbles or the speech boxes that you see when you talk to people. King lives, Stan Bergman did a little kind of pseudo review on this. And why is the king's room just in complete darkness? Basically he's saying about a prophecy. This guy called Garland has kidnapped the princess and he wants us to save her. Us 4. Except there's only one of us on the screen, but who cares? Who's splitting hairs on this shit? Alright. An old man over there. Stan Bergman's right. We're the kingdom of people walking in place. And yes, we are the Light Warriors. I don't know why they call them that. I didn't mean to do that, but I guess I kinda did. Anyway, talk to this soldier some more about shit. I was just testing it out more so. Meh. Not much happening. See, I can narrate this for 9 minutes, considering I can critique what I need to critique within a couple of minutes. I guess here we are in the town. There's that girl around the fountain will tell you information. If you actually want to play this, I'll give you some hints. Of course, whoa, fucking seizure-inducing stuff there. I'm not too sure about how the weapons work. They made it a little more obvious with the other one. With the Game Boy Advance port of this. You got told, you pretty much knew which weapons were for who, but this one it seems like, in theory, you could buy a rapier and give it to a black mage, but I don't know if it matters. Either way, I'm just giving them their usual. I'm giving the black mage a dagger. In my Final Fantasy on the Game Boy Advance file that I have, it's I don't know what he has. I think he has a really good staff or something. This is reminding me too much of Musashi's Journey, which you can look at my videos for that if you want to. I have to wonder how I got 16 subscribers at this point, but I guess it's enjoyable enough. And heck, if someone wants to, they can watch all 170 of my videos. And at this point, I'm done with all these. I'll have 175, but call it a lack of inspiration or a lack of interest. Especially with NES, I really didn't want to go back to doing these because it takes so damn long to export these to AVI. Ugh. But anyway, going outside the village finally. I'm only going to show you one battle, but it takes a good 5 minutes. It takes the rest of the video. And we get attacked, and imps, or goblins, whatever you want to call them. We have a chance to strike first. Like that means anything, because just watch. Everybody attack the imp. Somehow the white mage could hit the guy in the back, but everybody else misses. I mean, I think everybody, even the black mage. You expected the black mage to fucking... Never mind. Yeah, apparently those two can hit in the back row, because I'm guessing this still functions a little bit like the... Well, never mind. I could have sworn that was just in Final Fantasy 2 and beyond, where they might have had the idea of a back row, but apparently they still have it. There's another thing, even if I kill one of these guys, if everybody else is attacking the same target, they don't change targets in this version. In Game Boy Advance, it's no problem. You can just practically stick a piece of tape on the A button and just leave it for a while, and well, yeah, you'll need a few, but well, actually you wouldn't. Yeah. Well, you have to have auto fire installed, but you could basically kind of leave it going in the Game Boy Advance if somehow you could program a Game Boy Advance to do auto fire and shit. But either way, look at how tedious this is. And I mean, I'm stunned. I really am. I remember this being fun originally, but now it's just boring. If I had to recommend a freaking RPG to you, yeah, Musashi's Journey or Dragon Warrior, even though they're more... They have the overhead kind of feel to them, but it's much less to process, as it were. It doesn't become boring like this can be, because you only have one warrior. But it does take you a little more time, because you're having to keep training, probably for a good hour or two at a time. So unless you have free... Well, yeah, RPG is for people who have free time, like myself. But I can tell you this, I don't want to play this, because, yeah, 2 of my people are almost dead. Although one couldn't expect a red mage to necessarily perform very well, but I wouldn't expect him to be almost dead, and he has the lowest HP at this point. He doesn't start off with low HP, but look at him, he has 3 HP left. I'm lucky that no one died, but it's not like I would give a shit. Alright, now we have 3 more to kill. I'm amazed I managed to fucking do this in the time I have. But as you can see, the ineffectives keep popping up. That means, yeah, they program this as simple and as cheap as possible, I'm guessing. But either way, I can imagine and see why this might have been amusing and fun for people in that generation, but yeah, if you got a decent amount of money, just go out and get something else. Or if you had to have NES, yeah, I've already told you some of the good ones. Maybe Final Fantasy 2 would function a little better, but I'm not certain. So, of course, if you're wanting to play this on emulator, then yeah, again, just take my recommendations, but take them with a grain of salt, because I'm not exactly an RPG expert. But I can tell you that, yeah, it could be a matter of hindsight that, yeah, I played the Game Boy Advance version first, and I love it. I love it, and I probably will love it until the day I die. It's really good. And yeah, probably even 10 years in the future when it's completely obsolete. Of course, I'm playing it on a DS, so DS won't be obsolete for 10, 15 years, in theory. So, but heck, I mean, you could be, yeah, no matter how freaking old it is, it's probably still going to be in playable shape, and I can just keep playing it and actually have fun with it. Look how long this is taking. We're almost done. We've almost won. Hope you're enjoying this nice classic games little theme I'm doing. Alright, this was fun, right? Yeah, I guess it might have been. Either way, see you later.